everyone, and welcome back to my online teaching platform. We have a function which is y is equal to x squared minus 3x having a power of 3. And we are to use the first principles method to find its derivative. So let us get the function first. But before we do that, let us put on the formula. So the formula is dy dx is equal to the limit of f of x plus h minus f of x, which is the original function, all divided by the small change in x as the small change approaches 0. So this is the formula that we'll be using. So we need to determine the component of the formula. So we have the first component, we have the function to be equal to x squared. The function is x squared minus 3x exponent 3. Right, so this implies that the original function, which is the f of x, is equal to x squared minus 3x cubed. All right. Now, let us find our f of x plus h. So we need to find our f of x plus h as well. So our f of x plus h will be equal to x plus h all squared, then minus 3, then bracket open, x plus h also all having a power of 3. All right. So we need to work on it. So let us start with the x plus h all squared. So let me take that one first. X plus h all squared is equal to x plus h multiplying x plus h. So we are going to get our x squared plus 2xh plus h squared. All right. Now let us work on f of x plus h all having a power of 3. Right, let us work on this one first. Oh, sorry, there's no f. Sorry, let's work on this one and see what we'll be getting for this one. I'm working on this one, the one in the bracket here. So this one, this particular one, x plus h, all in bracket having a power of 3. So let us expand this one as well. So it's going to be the same as x plus h multiplying x plus h all squared. Since they have a common base, it implies that here is 1. So the law of indices says that when you are multiplying two exponential expressions or initial expressions with a common base, you need to just repeat one of the bases and add their power. So this x plus h, or in bracket having a power of 3, is the same as x plus h in bracket multiply x plus h in another bracket squared. So we know our x plus h all squared to be x squared plus 2xh plus h squared. So we are going to replace that part. So our x plus h squared is the same as x squared plus 2xh plus h squared. So let's just expand a bracket here and see what we have having. So the x will multiply all the terms in the second bracket. So we are going to get x cubed plus 2x squared h plus x h squared. Then we continue. Now we take the h to also multiply. We are going to get x squared h plus 2xh squared plus h cubed. So let us see if we can simplify. We have x cubed. Then we also have 2x squared h. I think we have another x squared h. So we are going to get 3x squared h. Then we have x h squared plus 2x h squared. So we are going to get 3x h squared plus h cubed. So this is what we are getting as a result of the expansion. All right, so we can bring the two together to get our, so we are going to now get our f of x plus h to be the result from the x squared, okay, x plus h squared component. So we are going to get that one is x squared plus 2x. We know that this one is the same as x plus h. All right, let me bring this one back. Then, yeah, well, I think there's 3 over here. Let me check again. Okay, minus 3 x plus h, all in bracket, having a power of 3. So we are going to just replace them. So we know that our x plus h all squared is the same as x. We have work on it, and we had x squared plus 2xh plus h squared. So minus, we have our 3 here. We have also worked on our x plus h all in bracket having a power of 3. We had x power 3 plus 3x squared h plus 3x h squared plus h power 3, also representing the x plus h power 3. All right. So let us now expand. So we are going to get x squared plus 2xh plus h squared. And here we are going to get minus 3, open bracket nicely. So we are going to get, I think let us expand straightforward. So here will be negative 3x. Let me use a different color. So when you expand, we are getting negative 3x squared and minus 6. So here should be 9 rather. Negative 9x squared h. Then here will be negative 9x h squared, then negative 3h cubed. Alright. So you could see that we can simplify some of the, we are now done with our f of x plus h. So from here up here is our x, sorry, is our f of x plus h. So let us subtract our f of x from our f of x plus h. So let us find our f of x plus h minus our f of x. Right, so we are going to get the whole thing to be x squared plus 2xh plus h squared minus 3x squared minus 9x squared h minus another 9x h squared. Then here to be having 3h cubed. So the whole of this minus, let me use a different one as so the whole of this minus the original one. So we know the original one to be x squared minus 3x cubed. So this is the original one. So we are subtracting the original function from our f of x plus h. So let's see what we'll be getting. So we could start this, we'll cancel this, and this you can see. So we have negative 3x squared minus negative 3x squared. No, I think this, alright, here is cube rather. Here is cube, is 3 cube. So here we have negative 3x cube minus, so let me change it over here too as well. I think there's a mistake here. Alright, so here should be 3 power 3, not 2. Okay, so negative 3x cube minus negative 3x cube will give us 0. We are going to get, so they will cancel each other. So we are left with, let me see if we can cancel another one. Okay, that's all. So we are left with 2x h plus h squared minus 9x squared h minus 9x h squared minus 3h cubed. So this is the difference between the f of x plus h and the f of x. So this becomes the result for the numerator in the formula. So we are going to replace the f of x plus h minus the f of x with what we have gotten here. All right. So our dy dx is equal to the limit of, so now we are going to get 2x h plus h squared minus 9x squared h plus 9x h squared minus 3h cubed, all divided by 8 as h approaches 0. All right. So we continue to simplify. So we need to divide each of the terms by h. So when you divide the first one, when you divide the first, that is 2x8 by h, you are going to get limit of that part becomes 2x. So and when you divide this one also by h, it's going to be, it's left with h. When you divide this side also by the h here, by the h here, you are left with only 9x squared. So we are going to get here to be plus h, here will be minus 9x squared, then plus 9x. So this also divide this, then minus 3h squared. All right, so as h approaches 0, so we can now take the limit of what we have gotten now. So it's going to be 2x plus, wherever you see h, you put a 0 over there, minus 9x squared plus 9x multiplying h to be 0 minus 3, also multiply h, which is 0, all squared. We are going to get the answer to be 2x minus 9, because here is 0, here is also 0, here is also 0. So we are left with only 2x minus 9 squared. So we conclude that our dy dx is equal to 2x minus 9 minus 9x squared. So therefore, the derivative of this particular function x squared minus 3x power 3 dx is equal to 2x minus 9x squared. Thank you for watching, and do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, which is Math with Ebefa. Thank you so much.